The next concept that I think is most important, and we listen to it all the time, is the concept of dharma and the Dharma Shastras. So one of the things that I'll tell you what I do in class is, when you read the Artha Shastra, when you tell that it's a book of directives, how do you know that actually these principles were put in action? And then you read Radha Kumud Mukherjee, something that you recommended to me. You find a Megasthenes who was there in the times of the Chandragupta Maurya. And that's how you get a foreign account, and then that's how you corroborate and the Ashokan edicts. But your analysis of the Dharma Shastras and the way they were written tells a different story.
You
So
see,
that's a fascinating story.
yeah. So what I said was that the underlying theme of this civilization was to assimilate everyone, accommodate everyone, exclude no one, and to find space for everyone. So the dharma, and the point is that there was so much to be accommodated. So an attempt was made to provide theoretical uniformity, so that there is a theoretical unity, and the absolute divergence of opinions doesn't overwhelm the reader. Now, this Dharma Shastra that you talked about, we all know of we all have heard of what is Dharma, but we are unsure of what exactly it means. What is Dharma? Is it law? Is it religion? Etc. So, in this period, a lot of Dharma Shastras were written, and the Dharma Shastras claimed that we are the final word on law, and we are deriving authority from the Vedas because we are sanctifying and recommending what is the law to be followed according to the Vedas. So they are giving themselves the air of legitimacy that whatever we are recommending is sanctioned by the Vedas. This is the claim of the Dharma Shastras in theory. But when we scratch the surface, we find a lot of counter texts which say that Dharma, every community, every caste has the right to follow its own Dharma. And Artha Shastra you mentioned, Artha Shastra says that when the king conquers another territory, he should ensure that he allows the people of those territories to follow their own customs. He should not impose his customs. So, this reinforces the point that Dharma Shastras was actually a record of the customs and practices of every group, every community, however small in India. And there is a Dharma Shastra of Gautama. It says that the dharma of the Shudras is dharma for them. And Narad says that when a king conquers a territory, he should make sure that the laws of that territory are enforced and he does not impose his own laws on them. So the Dharma Shastra literature actually confirms what we think should have been the natural, practice of India, keeping in mind our tradition that we see in the Vedas.